Hey, what's up? My name is John Bonjour. I am a comic book artist and film enthusiast, and you simply must go see this movie. We're talking about Curry Barker's Obsession today. I'm a couple of weeks late on this. I think I'm 2 weeks late, maybe 3. I'm 1 to several weeks late on this movie. I saw it a little while back, but I haven't had a chance to record anything or really collect my thoughts. This is a special piece of filmmaking. Curry Barker is, I believe, a YouTuber who has made some short films and now has done this. A cool pipeline that, sure, would I like to be a part of it? Why not? Let's make a movie. Curry Barker, I didn't know his work almost at all, and so seeing this, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what it was going to be. And I cannot express how impressed I was with pretty much everything in this movie. It is such a great concept, the idea that this guy wishes on some little tchotchke that this girl would love him, and she does, but it's not actually her, and it just goes crazy from there. The concept of that is so good. It's a fun kind of reversal of the monkey's paw. Not even reversal, portrayal of the monkey's paw. It's fun like alteration of the monkey's paw. And I was a little bit worried from the trailers. Well, the first trailer, which is just the scene of him in the car, was, I thought, brilliant. I kind of wish they only put that out because it was just something else. But I understand why you have to put out the other trailer, because you need to show off some specific things in this movie that I want to talk about. But from the trailers, I was like, I think this is going to be good. But I'm a little worried that it's going to be just kind of repetitive and exactly what you expect it to be. In a way, it kind of is what you expect it to be, in the sense that it's it does the things that you expect it to do. The idea of her being sort of taken over by this thing, it plays with the loss of autonomy. It plays with the sexual dynamics of that, which I think is really challenging, but a very important piece of what this is. It plays with the kind of person who would need to not only make that wish, but also live into that wish. It plays with all of those things in ways that you would kind of expect. But then, boy howdy, this movie does some crazy shit. It plays with all of those things, but I think what's important is really, and I wanted to get these names, is really Michael Johnston. Yes, absolutely, he crushes it as Bear Bailey. Inda Navarrete. Inda, I don't know how you pronounce the name. I'm gonna say Inda Navarrete. She should get an Oscar, give it to her currently, because it is one of the most impressive performances I have literally ever seen. It is the way that she plays this person who has been taken over and is not herself is so deeply uncomfortable and haunting. I mean, it is all out, and it's not, there's so many directions, and that's really true of this whole movie. There's so many directions where her character could go too far in one way or the other. She could be just this loud screaming character, or she could have played it a lot more reserved, and we could have seen a lot more of her struggling against this thing happening to her. But the quick shifts that she does, both in terms of the emotional energy and between her real self and this wish self, horrifying. The first time that she switches back into being the regular version of herself is one of the scariest things I've ever seen. It scares the shit out of me. I haven't felt scared by a movie in the way that this made me feel ever. Literally ever. This sounds so much oh, it's the greatest horror movie ever made. Stephen King says that about literally everything that has ever come out. I am so tentative to say that this is the best thing or the most whatever thing, because I want to do those kinds of exaggerations, and I want to be careful about not doing that too much. This is the best horror movie of this year. It's not even close. This is the best horror movie of a long time, maybe the last 10 years. It's in the running for the top 5 of the last decade, which is insanity. And this just kind of came out. They put trailers out, they promoted it, whatever. But I don't think even they expected how popular this was going to be and how much this was going to connect with people. Because if they had, they probably would have promoted it more. But man, this thing has got word of mouth for days, and it fully deserves it. It's also interesting, the things that happen in this movie are not uniquely horrifying. I mean, they're scary. They're scary. Don't get me wrong. But they aren't groundbreaking in terms of what they show, in terms of the physical things that happen on screen. There aren't things that are super terrifying, but the way that they accomplish those things is so drenched in dread and fear and discomfort and cringy. And I don't mean cringy in the sense that it's like, oh, this is awkward, but in the sense that I was cringing the entire time just from discomfort. I was balling up my fists and sweating. I was like, the movie ended and I was like, my palms are sweaty as hell. Like I was deeply uncomfortable with this movie. They do this cool, like the way that Inda Navarrete moves in this movie is so special and unique and freaky. There's a comedy within it, but it is never taken too far. I love everything about this movie from concept to execution, from beginning to end. This is a perfect movie, maybe, and I am just blown away by it. Which I make this video. A lot of people are saying the things that I'm saying. I don't know if I have said anything new about this film, but I am making this video to say that if you have not gone to see Obsession, you really should. You really extremely should go see Obsession, because it is fundamentally one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. And I have a buddy who didn't like it. That's fine. That's great. You don't have to like it, but I want you to see it if you like horror movies, because the risk to reward, the risk is 2 hours of your time that you didn't enjoy. The reward is one of the most amazing theatrical experiences ever. It feels like Weapons in that way, where I was like, the second I got out of Weapons, I texted like 8 people that they had to go see it. And I did the exact same thing with Obsession, and I have not stopped thinking about it. It is terrifying and fun and weird and creepy and has so much to say. I love this movie. One final note that I forgot to mention earlier. The concept of this One Wish Willow, which I have heard vague conversation about, maybe they're going to do like a series of these kind of One Wish Willow stories. I would be so down. As long as it's Curry Barker making it, I would watch 100 of those just to see different angles of how that works. So thoroughly interesting to me. The thing that I find so like gravitational about the One Wish Willow idea is that you see it and it is $7. It is $6.99 MSRP, which is crazy. I love the idea of this like mass-produced horrific nightmare machine that you can get for $7, 7 American dollars. I think that is such a cool little piece to this movie. I'll tell you what, I don't know that I have anything else to say about it, but I want to keep talking about it, and I just go watch the movie. If you have seen it, let me know what you thought. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if not, why not? And when will you see it? When will you wear wigs? Thanks so much for watching this video and checking out my channel. If you'd like to hear more of my thoughts on movies, comics, TV shows, anything to like, hit the like button, to subscribe, and comment down below what you want me to review next, or do none of those things because I am not your dad.